Best exercises to get wide legs. Exercise 1. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart, holding a dumbbell in each hand at your sides with arms extended. Keep your chest up, core tight, and shoulders back. Lower into a squat position, pushing your hips back and bending your knees until your thighs are at least parallel to the ground. From the bottom of the squat, explode upward into a jump, extending your hips, knees, and ankles forcefully. Land softly, absorbing the impact, by immediately bending your knees into the next squat. Repeat for the desired number of reps, maintaining control and rhythm. Use light dumbbells to maintain speed and form. This is a power-based movement. Exhale as you jump. Inhale as you land and reset. Exercise 2. Sit on the leg extension machine with your back flat against the pad and your knees bent at 90 degrees, placing your feet under the padded lever just above your ankles. Adjust the seat and shin pad so the pivot point of the machine aligns with your knee joint. Grasp the side handles for support and keep your toes pointing slightly upward. Extend your legs by straightening your knees, lifting the padded lever upward in a smooth motion. Squeeze your quads at the top, then slowly lower the weight back to the starting position without letting it drop. Don't lock out your knees at the top. Stop just short of full extension. Exhale as you extend, inhale as you lower. Use a controlled tempo to maximize time under tension. Exercise 3. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, holding dumbbells at your sides or keeping your hands on your hips for balance. Step one foot backward in a controlled motion, landing on the ball of your back foot and keeping your front foot flat. Lower your body until your front thigh is parallel to the floor, and your back knee hovers just above the ground. Keep your torso upright, core tight, and knee aligned with your front toes. Press through the heel of your front foot to return to the starting position. Alternate legs with each rep or perform all reps on one side before switching. Exhale as you push back up. Inhale as you step and lower. Start with body weight only, then add dumbbells or a barbell as you progress. Exercise 4. Lie face down on the lying leg curl machine with your knees just past the edge of the pad and the ankle pad positioned just above your heels, on your lower calves. Grip the handles or sides of the bench for stability. Keep your legs fully extended to start, but avoid locking out your knees. Curl your legs upward by bending at the knees, pulling the pad toward your glutes. Squeeze your hamstrings at the top, then slowly lower the weight back to the starting position in a controlled motion. Keep your hips pressed into the pad to avoid using momentum. Exhale as you curl, inhale as you lower. Adjust the machine properly so your knees align with the pivot point. Focus on a full range of motion for maximum hamstring engagement. Exercise 5. Sit on the hip abduction machine with your back flat against the pad and your feet flat on the footrests. Position your outer thighs against the pads and adjust the range of motion if needed, so you start with your knees close together. Grasp the side handles or seat for stability. Press your legs outward against the pads, spreading your knees apart as far as comfortably possible. Pause and squeeze your glutes at the end of the movement. Then slowly return your legs to the starting position with control. Exhale as you abduct, push out. Inhale as you return. Avoid bouncing or swinging. Use controlled reps for full engagement. For greater glute activation, try leaning slightly forward during the movement. Optional. Exercise 6. Sit on the seated leg curl machine, adjusting the seat and back pads so your knees are aligned with the machine's pivot point. Place your legs over the pad with the lower roller pad positioned just above your heels, on the lower calves, and your thighs secured under the top pad. Grasp the handles at the sides for stability and sit tall with your back flat against the pad. Begin with your legs fully extended, but not locked out. Curl the weight downward by bending your knees, pulling the pad down as far as possible. Squeeze your hamstrings at the bottom, then slowly return to the starting position in a controlled motion. Keep your torso still and avoid using momentum. Avoid arching your back. Engage your core and stay aligned. Exercise 7. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. Hold dumbbells at your sides or keep your hands clasped in front of your chest for balance. Bodyweight version. Shift your weight to one leg and lower into a squat on that side by pushing your hips back and bending the working knee. Keep the opposite leg straight and foot flat on the floor, with toes pointing forward. Go as low as your mobility allows, keeping your chest lifted and back straight. Press through the heel of the bent leg to return to the starting position, then repeat on the other side. Keep your knees aligned with your toes and avoid letting them cave inward. Engage your core to help maintain balance and posture. Exercise 8. Set the Smith machine bar at about upper chest height and position a flat or inclined bench behind you for safety if needed. Step under the bar and position it across the front of your shoulders, just above your clavicles. Cross your arms over the bar, bodybuilder style, or use an underhand grip with elbows high, clean grip, keeping your elbows pointed forward and chest up. Unrack the bar by rotating it and step into a shoulder-width stance, with toes slightly turned out. Begin the descent by pushing your hips back and bending your knees, keeping your torso upright and elbows high throughout. Lower until your thighs are at least parallel to the floor, then push through your heels to return to the starting position. Exercise 9. Stand facing a sturdy bench or box that's around knee height or slightly lower, holding dumbbells at your sides or using a barbell on your back. Place one foot firmly on the platform with your entire foot flat, heel and toes fully supported. Press through the heel of your front foot to lift your body up onto the bench, straightening your leg fully at the top. Bring your trailing foot up to meet the lead foot briefly, or keep it hovering for more difficulty. Lower yourself under control, returning your trailing leg to the floor. Complete all reps on one side, then switch legs. Keep your chest up and core engaged. Don't lean forward excessively. Avoid pushing off with your back leg. Let the lead leg do the work. Exercise 10. Stand upright holding dumbbells at your sides with a neutral grip, arms fully extended. Take a long step forward, longer than a standard lunge, to emphasize the hip and hamstring stretch. Lower your hips until your back knee nearly touches the ground and your front thigh is parallel to the floor. Keep your torso upright, core tight, and chest lifted. You should feel a deep stretch in the hip flexors of the rear leg and the hamstring of the front leg. Take a controlled step to avoid knee strain or losing balance. Exhale as you push up. Inhale as you lower down. Avoid letting your front knee go past your toes. Maintain proper alignment. You can perform these stationary or walking, depending on your training goal.